Back in April here in Iowa, the Iowa legislature and Kim Reynolds passed a bill that would grant Iowa courts the ability to deport undocumented immigrants that got caught in the state of Iowa if they had been previously deported by um, federal immigration. Well, um, this bill, it should come as no surprise to anyone, got blocked by a federal judge today. This bill was ruled to be, or this law was ruled to be in violation of the separation of powers between federal and state governments, because immigration is a federal issue. Now, other states, including Texas, have tried to institute something similar, citing Joe Biden's reluctance to do anything on the border. However, something to consider about this whole border issue is twice now there has been a bipartisan negotiated border bill brought up in the Senate for a vote, and it pretty much was a Republican's dream. It was everything they wanted for the border. They got everything they needed, and then they shot it down. And now Joe Biden has turned around, done an executive order, again, basically doing everything they wanted, and they have nothing good to say about what Joe Biden did with that executive order, and they go back and say, well, we should pass something through the legislature. But then when they try to pass something through the legislature and through Congress, it gets vetoed. Or not vetoed, it gets blocked. Now, so they don't actually want a solution to the border, but they want to blame Joe Biden for the border. And that's what these laws, like the one in Iowa that just got blocked by a federal judge, try to do. They're trying to do something about this supposedly open border by making it a state's issue, but it's not a state's issue. This is a federal issue under the separations of powers, and that's how the court is ruling on it. And this isn't the first state to have a bill like this shut down. Ultimately, I think that even the U.S. Supreme Court is going to not allow a bill like this or a law like this to go into effect because of the separation of powers. They're not going to let a state override the federal government. It's just not going to happen. But these Republican governors and Republican legislatures are going to keep trying to do stuff like this because it's all for show. It's all for their base, because they want their base to think that they're tough on immigration. They're doing something, when in reality, like with most things Republicans do, they accomplish nothing.